Okay, call this regular session to order, Wednesday, October 7th, time is 7 p.m. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
October what?
Second?
Second, not seven.
Oh.
Got a little twisty there.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. We'll open it up for visitor comments. Okay. Approve and authorize for signature A, contract payments. And that was it, by the way.
Move we approve and authorize for signature, item A.
Second?
Okay, motion's been made and seconded. Oh,
Second.
okay, motion's been made and seconded to approve and authorize for signature A. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay, appointments to city boards and commissions. What do we got?
We have reappointments on the Arts and Cultural Commission for Patrick Nicholson and Ken Hansen. Reappointments.
Move to reappoint the list from the Arts Commission.
Second.
Okay, with Patrick who?
Nicholson and Ken Hansen.
Okay. Ken Hansen. Okay, motion's been made and seconded to approve for the Arts and Cultural Patrick Nicholson and Ken Hansen. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, consent agenda for acceptance. A, Arts and Cultural Commission minutes dated March 26th, April 16th, and May 28th, 2019.
Move we approve consent agenda for acceptance, item A.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded to approve consent agenda 6. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, consent agenda for approval. 7, A, Recreation Manager job description. B, Recreation Sports Program Specialist job description. C, Recreation Sharp Lead job description. And D, Accounts Payable bill list.
Move we approve consent agenda for approval, items A through D.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded to approve consent agenda A through D. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. So the 13th, we have been invited to see off the National Guard. I have called and confirmed with them. It's at the high school. It's a Sunday. It's 9 a.m. Business casual. And I would like to know if you're going to attend if you are a vet, because they would like to know.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. You are, I think you're the only vet on the council, is that correct?
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do dogs and kitties and
I will be there.
Okay, yes. So just let them know, St. Helens City Council, I will call and confirm again, but he said no worries that me
It's
calling.
at the Armory or at the high
It's
school?
at the high school.
Okay.
Yep.
And the time was?
9 a.m. Yep. Okay, and then we have the Halloween Town Parade coming up. We have, I definitely have a seat available for a counselor in the 1929 Mac if somebody would like to ride with me. And if not, I need to know because I'm going to have I need somebody to throw candy. So, and there is other seating probably available, but it'd be back with all the blow up stuff.
It's possible that youth council is going to be walking with a taxi, and I might have a spare person that is unable to walk that could ride with you.
Is it Frobisher?
He can't, I don't think he can get up there. I'm
Okay.
pushing him at this point, and if we can't do that, they're saving room for him in the taxi.
Okay.
But I don't think he can get up that high. That's really high.
It is a little high, but
But,
we can.
Depends
maybe-
on how many guys you got around.
That's right.
But Ben is participating, as is Lisa's daughters are participating.
Okay, but I need a for sure yes. So get a hold
There's
of me.
4 of them, and so 4 of them had all planned to walk.
Okay.
So if
Why don't you
need a
find out
person-
from the?
Well, there's 2 sides of the road, and I can't throw both.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
why I'm saying,
I mean, it'd
And
be
he-
nice to give a chance to a guy that can't do things like that, you know?
Well,
yes.
Liam's he's in the parade one way or the other.
Okay, cool.
I will talk to his mama whether she thinks he can
I'm
get up
sure
in
we
that
could
truck.
probably come up with
Yep.
some guys to get him up in there.
Okay, and then I want to say a thanks to the band for they gave us, and we weren't expecting this, but we donated, and they gave us a couple shirts, and that's not why we donated. We donated because it was a great cause. So, if one of the counselors or two of the counselors would like a extra large band shirt, they're available. Okay,
There's a Civil War game on Friday.
there is, yes.
They come with a soundtrack, right? Without
And
it.
that brings up another thing I was going to bring up. That was when you say Civil War, is there's a girl by the name of I think it's Kieran Miller from Scappoose High School, who has initiated a food drive for the food bank.
It's a war.
Yes, it's a war, but she initiated. She actually emailed me and Scott, and we talked about promoting it, and when we had good intentions, and we never got together. The mayor of Scappoose, Mayor Burge. So, but I want to remind you guys of that, so you can get the word out that we need to win this canned food drive. So get the word out to our citizens that they're going to.
Any
I think it's any
non-perishable.
non-perishable.
Any
yes.
non-perishable, and they'll take it at the
And
front office at
and
the high
it
school.
does go to the food bank. So.
Yeah, the high schools are taking it in.
Let's see. I think that's all I have. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So Council President Morton.
Yes, I have one announcement, and this is a very important announcement. November 2nd at McCormick Park, we will have the dedication of the St. Helens Veterans Memorial Plaza, and that will be at noon on Friday, November 1st. Did I say 2nd? November 1st.
Must
Okay.
be contagious. I started it.
So, exactly. So, there'll be a ribbon cutting, and we will dedicate that, that structure and that project to the city of St. Helens at that time. And that's going to, I think that date is like 8 or 9 days before Veterans Day celebration, so it's kind of a kickoff on that as well. So we'll be saluting our veterans. All veterans are invited to that ceremony, and it's a TGIF. It's on Friday at noon. Lunch in the park. Should be a fun event. That's all.
Thanks, Doug. Councilor Topaz.
No comments.
Okay. Councilor Carlson.
Throw me off when people are that fast. I too had the comment on my list about the food drive for the weekend, but something that I heard on the news recently that just reminded me as an elected official, when you get elected to serve this position, you serve all the citizens, not just those that agree with you. And it's like we have, 13,000 people in this community that we serve, and we need to remember all of them. I just thought it's an honor and a privilege, and it's a job. And that's all I have.
Yeah. Thank you. That's a good reminder.
Yeah,
Yep,
it was
yep.
just I heard it and it just resonated with me. So I thought,
All right, Councilor Lott.
So, second part of my report about Hamer Electric and the mill, the issues and problems over there. Kind of next couple of months, we'll be doing kind of an inventory of what's over there and what can be done. And then Hamer said that they would love to come in and help us answer any questions you guys might have, so that any of the things we come up with, so he could explain everything to you guys directly. So I told him we'd probably do that maybe after the first year or something like that.
Could we get you and I drove around, could we get an inside look, or what are we limited at looking at the mill?
Well, we can't get into any of the electric MCCs now.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. How about the rest of the operation?
We could probably set up a tour of Cascades sometime if
I'm sure they still do that, don't they?
occasionally, yeah, not as much as they used to, but they kind of used to be free will for anybody that retired from there, but they cut that out about 15 years ago.
Well, and then even if you weren't, high school students could go down there and
Yeah.
ask to.
Yeah, well, yeah, they had
on the
tours
tour.
all the time, yeah, but now they just don't have the people to do it. And so the other thing I was going to comment on is, we were talking about prices, Portland prices versus St. Helens prices. The only thing that is higher here that we actually had a gentleman come in a few years ago and talk about the high gas prices in St. Helens. And I've always questioned that. And now that I live in Salem, I buy all my gas down there because it's 30 cents cheaper than it is in St. Helens. Figure that out. It's further from Portland than St. Helens is, but they can sell it 30 cents cheaper. Just food for thought. Why they charge so much around here? They would probably sell a lot more if they charged less, because Fred Meyer is the cheapest place around here, and it gets a lot of sales. So that's all.
Thanks. Okay, department reports. Chief Greenway. Okay. Sue?
Not tonight, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Matt? Kathy? John Walsh?
I'll do a little bit. So earlier today, we learned about the Nike grant that the city was successful in, and getting $19,000 to do the
Yes.
trail along Fifth Street right away right there. But that trail connects down to the Nob Hill Nature Park, but it also connects to the staircase at the top of the street corridor there. And we've been working internally on a plan for improving some of those pathways, taking down fences that don't really need to be there, removing brush that doesn't need to be there, and we're hoping to just being systematic and logic, trying to move the pieces of the waterfront
Yes.
forward, make the community aesthetically more pleasing. Does there really need to be barbed wire and a fence that's right across from the dockside? Probably not. Things like that. But we'll roll that out as an ask to the council here over the next couple of weeks or meetings anyway.
Good.
And should start seeing some visually aesthetic improvements. So, and the build grant, we remain hopeful. Our government relations team back in D.C. has been making all the calls, arranging the conversations, and having favorable conversations with the decision makers back there. So we're hopeful to know something by mid-December, which, if that moves to, they had the planning report had it as a wild card, so that would should have been maybe a reshuffling of the DAC priorities and things, because the Nike grant has a 1-year build, so that's a pretty quick turn for in grant world of how to get that money spent by, and the build would be much longer.
Can that be renewed or re-asked?
Which one?
The Nike grant. Is it a continuing process, or is that once and that's it?
I'm not intimately familiar with the details of that, but I suspect that most grants they have it. If you have some criteria for extension, we can get that. But I don't know.
Is that all you had?
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay. I see we had some new guests show up. Do you guys have any comments you'd like to make? You're here for school? Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Simple question.
Come on up. I know it's got to be for the record. Sorry, Frank.
Tina needs to report.
This is a real simple question. Is it acceptable to you to be approving the minutes from March here on October 2nd?
Yes.
What the heck is going on with that? That just doesn't, your minutes are approved like
Right.
4 to 6 weeks after.
Yeah.
March?
I'll speak to that. I'm
Please.
liaison to the arts group. You've heard us herding cats. Try herding squirrels. They're artists. End of story.
I can actually speak to as far as our staff is assigned a board. Some of our staff are assigned boards or commissions to do. It is in addition to their regular duties, so they don't often have a lot of time to work on minutes. So they do it as quick as they can, but sometimes it does take a little time for it to come around to the council.
And this certainly was one of those times.
Yes, March.
All right, that's all. I'm looking at it, I'm saying, that seems strange. But that's why.
Yes. Good question, though, Frank. Thank you. Okay. We're adjourned.
Personal